Countdown.
All right, a St. Louis man is going to be joining us in a moment. He's getting all kinds of recognition for his art.
Yeah, see his latest creation.
Yeah, guys, if you're traveling down Broadway, you see this amazing image on the side of a big garage door. It's the work of a St. Louis artist who is also the cover boy on St. Louis Magazine, getting national recognition. You will meet this really cool guy coming up in a bit.
There's a guy who lives in the Tower Grove neighborhood, and he's putting his mark all over the place in St. Louis, from buildings to boxcars to canvas shoes even.
This year he hit the big time, dreaming up a retro bottle design for Mountain Dew. Fox News' Randy Naughton joining us live now from there with more. Randy?
Guys, we're on Broadway, right near the stadium, and here's that Mountain Dew bottle you were talking about. It's got the old miner dude on it, and it says it'll tickle your innards. Mountain Dew saw his website and said, we love this guy's artwork, and so they commissioned him to do the artwork for the bottle. And also, if you're in the market for a skeleton head gas can, Pete Wollaeger is your guy. And there he is, urban artist, Pete right here. You are responsible for this amazing looking mural, and you're also on the cover of St. Louis Magazine,
yes,
Mountain Dew. Folks are noticing your stuff.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been real good lately. It's, you know, I kind of have a unique style, and people are starting to pay attention locally and nationally. Let me give you an idea of how it works. I cut a stencil out, and then I use spray paint as my medium, kind of like silk screening. So there's a train over there. We're right down by the riverfront. What I'm going to do here is I take this spray paint, and I kind of give it a pretty good run over here and here. And it's kind of similar to like a silk screening process that each layer of color gives you something a little bit different. But yeah, it's pretty much just like a stencil like your granny would have used. And I'm just kind of taking it to the next level.
Now, sometimes you dress up as characters that you're spray paint. Like
I
you
sure
dressed
do.
up, I look on your video, you dressed up as an albino alley cat,
Yeah,
a
definitely.
dead fat comedian,
Yep.
a baby. Why? Is it kind of like performance art?
Kind of, sort of. I do this to help promote myself locally. In St. Louis, we're not the biggest art scene, but like nationally, if they find me on YouTube, it really helps because I'll do a whole video, you know, dressed as an albino alley cat, and people will send those around to their friends, and it gets me a lot more exposure than just strictly a website. And at the end of every video, I put stencil.com.
All right, speaking of exposure, you've
Yeah.
been all over. Name some of the places your art is right now.
I have some pieces in San Francisco, Phoenix, Arizona, all over St. Louis. Got some stuff in New York. I recently did this exhibition, the 11 Spring Building, which is kind of a project like this, but they took an entire building and they had artists come in.
You know,
and
some
paint
people
the
might
whole
say,
building.
come on, Pete, that's just graffiti.
Yeah.
That's a bad word to you, right?
To me, I think it's more like urban contemporary art. You know, it's kind of taken it to the next level. I mean, I respect graffiti for what it is, but I think this is kind of taking it to the new direction.
Man, I'm thirsty. What the? I better go get some more. Oh, damn thirsty. Man, I need to get me a little more of this too. Yeah, all right. Oh, am I tired? Let me try to get a little shit out real quick. What? Dadgummit, what's that up there? I gotta get myself something to drink. I'll be back.
Down the road here from me, there's an old holler tree where you lay down $1 or two. Go on around the bend and come back again. There's just that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you feel like my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
That's a stencil. Stencil? My granny done taught me how to stencil. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some board.
Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Is that sunshine up in that truck, or is that some Mountain Dew? Oh, yeah. Mind if I get a pour of that here in my jug? Woo! Now I'm ready to paint.
Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Man, that's dope. I should do that. Ain't nothing to it. Later.